What's going on, man? Welcome to the Sports Rant Grant podcast. I am your host, Sports Rant Grant, and welcome to today's show. You hear me, y'all? The Saints 3-game win streak. Tyler Shuck 300 plus. Lord have mercy. Y'all, look. Let me tell you something about this here team, man. When we were losing and looking terrible, a lot of people trashed our team. A lot of people said that this roster was trash, needs a full rebuild. And now look at the narrative. Look at the narrative. Y'all, I was one of the only people saying this roster not trash. This pretty much the same roster from 22 and 23. But nobody listened to me. And now you see what's going on. I can't say enough about Tyler Shuck, man. I just can't. Look, let me start here. I was not a fan of that pick. I'll just say that. I was definitely not a fan of that pick. I had never heard of Tyler Shuck before they drafted him. I'm keeping it 100. I don't look at a lot of the draft profile stuff. I don't even really get into the draft a whole lot. I do watch it, but I don't get into the profiles and stuff before the draft. And so honestly, I never really heard of Tyler Shuck before they drafted him. And man, dude has been nothing short of amazing, in my opinion. Now, has he made mistakes? Yes. Could he get better in some areas? Yes. But for him to go out there and been playing like he's been playing for the last 5 or 6 weeks, you know what I mean? It's amazing, in my opinion. We got to start talking about Kellen Moore too, man. Because Kellen Moore was not looking very, very good at the beginning of this season. A lot of that play calling was terrible. I understand he's trying to do a lot of certain things with players, and I love the thing with Taysom Hill letting him get his yards and this and that. And it looks like Taysom Hill's gonna retire, and if that's the case, uh, you've been great, bro. You've been great. Farewell. You hear me? But y'all, Kellen Moore is actually starting to put his stamp on the way this team is going to play. And he can finally do that now that he has a little bit better, competent quarterback play. The Saints are looking like they can win the NFC South next year, in my opinion. I do believe they're going to win the NFC South next year, in my opinion. I honestly believe that the Saints could have won the NFC South this year had we had competent play at the beginning of the season from our quarterback. And that's not me dunking on Spencer Rattler. I don't want to dunk on Spencer Rattler here. Spencer didn't play bad. He just didn't make the right throws at the right times, in my opinion. His ball placement wasn't there, and Shucks is. That's why our yak is through the roof right now, compared to what it was when we had Spencer Rattler in there. So, y'all, I can't say enough about this team. The last time we went on a 3-game win streak was in 2022. We won the last 3 games of the season, and we got knocked out of the playoffs by Green Bay in a tiebreaker. That was 2022. We were 7-9. The next season we were 9-8. We were tied for the first place in the division, and we lost another tiebreaker to Tampa Bay, and we didn't make the playoffs again. Y'all, I want y'all to understand that Kelly Moore did not get a bottom of the barrel football team. The 2 prior years, other than 2024, we were a fringe playoff team. We were fighting for the division lead. We were fighting for a wild card. We weren't a terrible team. 2024, I know we went 5-12, and it looks like, oh, they're a terrible team. But people forgetting to say that Derek Carr didn't play in 7 of those games, and I would say 9 or 10 of those games. I mean, 7 or 8 of those games that he did play in, he was hurt. 3 of the games that he played in, he was hurt. I'll say that. 3 of the games, because I think he got hurt in game 2. He played 3, 4, and 5, and then he went out 3 of the games. So excuse my math here. It's early a little bit for me, but 3 of those games he played hurt. He won 5 games. We lost 7 with Rella, and I think Hayner played 1 game. No, Hayner finished the game, and then Rella played. So y'all, the Saints could have possibly been a playoff team last year had we would have had a healthy Derek Carr. So I didn't think it was beyond the realm to believe that we would have been in the playoffs this year if Derek Carr wouldn't have retired and would have been healthy. So Kellen Moore did not inherit a terrible, awful team. He did not inherit a terrible, awful roster. He just had to knock some kinks out at the beginning of the season and understand that we needed better, competent quarterback play. And you see the results. 3 in a row with a good chance to win 5 in a row, And that's that, man. So I had to come on here today and talk about my Saints, man. I am Sports Rand Grant. Like and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And I'm gone.